Okay, now it's Happy Friday. Yay, we did it. So you made it through the week, and I am happy you're here. I hope you're excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. And we've got Super Bowl weekend, so it's going to be a fun weekend. Good morning, Deanna. Hello. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Hello, Nick. Hello. Hi, Tina. Hello, everybody. I see everybody coming in. Good morning, Melinda. Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you. And Georgianne is here from Philly. Happy birthday, Sally Phillips. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. All right. So, so if, you got to pay attention to the Super Bowl this weekend. It's going to be a great game. We've got the Eagles, so I want you all to root for the Eagles. We're gonna get that energy in their corner, right? Good morning, Teresa. Did anybody see the show last night? Our date night. I had so much fun on the date night. Got a lot of callers in, and that was really fun. So, a lot of health stuff. You can tell a lot of people are going through a lot of things. Good morning, Kara. Happy birthday. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to connect to your loved ones in spirit, because as we've talked about this week, my own personal experience and just the experience of grief we have, so many people come to me. Good morning, Jackie. See you in just a couple weeks. I can't believe it. I'm going to Orlando, everybody. So if you're in Orlando, near Orlando, come out and see me. It's going to be fantastic at the venue. So here's the thing. When we have a loved one in spirit, a lot of times people are like, hey, I can't feel my loved one. They're not around me. Where are they? And you can see that the person's in a big state of grief, a heavy state of grief. So if you're really, really grieving, my hair's a little goofy. Sorry, guys. Quick. I went spinning and then tried to make it here on time. So forgive me. But here's the thing. When you have that loved one in spirit, and you're not feeling them, seeing them, hearing them, and you're feeling like they're not around or they didn't cross okay, I want you to realize that sometimes a lot of it is through the grief. So in the grief state, think of it as a wet rag. Grief is very heavy. So when we're in grief as a wet rag, right? Think of that. That rag is heavier. That is like our vibration. Our vibration will be lower, all right? So the lower your vibration, the more difficult it is for you to hear or feel or see the high vibration of spirit. Spirit runs at such a high vibration that even a medium needs to raise their vibration. Spirit then needs to lower the vibration for us to get some sort of communication. So if you're already below the mark, it's not that your loved one's not around. It's not that they're not sending you signs or sending you symbols. It merely could be that your vibration is below the line to actually be aware of it. And that's a big difference. So it's not that they're not there. It's just that you're not aware of it because your vibration is low, right? Does that help? So good morning, Dawn. So you might be saying, well, that sucks. I want to feel them now. You're right. You have to allow yourself to have your grieving experience. You have to allow that cycle to heal. We can't rush grief. We can't hurry up grief. A lot of times people will say, well, you should be over it by now. There's no time limit. There's no time limit for us, because grief is a very personal experience, and whatever stages we're in, is where we're at with it. So there's a few stages to grief, right? You have the denial, no, 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 this can't be happening. Thank you, Michelle. Good morning, Kim. No, 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 this can't be happening. That's your denial, right? Then you've got the bartering. Well, what if I had done this? What if I had just done that? I should have just called. I knew to do this. I wish I would have done that. So that's your bartering, right? Or take me instead of them, bartering. Anger, I'm so mad at you. How dare you leave me? You shouldn't have left, or you didn't let me say goodbye. We have those anger. You may fall into depression. But at the end of the day, and the thing is it's not like a clock starts, okay? It's not like a clock starts that, oh, okay, they passed away on the 1st, my grief starts, and 90 days I'll be through the grief. I wish it worked that way. Can't wait to see you too, Joshua. Yay! We got to go to our spot and have our wine. There's not a clock. There's not an easy way. It is through working through that grief. So as you're in that grief and those stages kind of fluctuate back and forth, oh, that's nice. I love that. So here's the thing is, when you're in that grief and you're working through that grief, your vibration is lower. That's just how it's going to be. So you may not be dreaming of them, feeling them, seeing your loved ones. Again, I need to reassure you that certainly does not mean that they're not around. It does not mean that they didn't pass, or they didn't cross over, or they didn't get there. Spirit is phenomenally intelligent. They know how to get there. They know where they're going because it's where they came from. They're going back home. They know where they came from. So we don't have to worry about that. We just have to be patient. That's why when you're in that real heavy stage, you don't even really want to go to a medium, because you won't be able to connect the information that the medium is giving you, right? You may have predetermined, or it's kind of like the light's not going off yet. So give it some time. So if you have a loved one, give it a little time, then maybe seek out a medium that you really trust to help you with that connection. That actually will help with the grief process, right? There's so much ease and closure and all that beautiful stuff from the grief process, okay? But give it some time, then you'll start to notice signs from them. And it may be a literal sign. It may be a bird or something in nature, or it may be something somebody says and you'll say, what did you say? Oh my goodness, my mom used to say that all the time. Or you may hear a song on the radio, or coins. I'll tell you what, I love the coins. And whenever I bring up a coin in a reading, I swear to you, I'll walk that day and there's a coin. So it is beautiful how they will connect to us, and try not to put the pressure on yourself that you need to have a dream of them to know that they're okay. They'll come to you in many ways. I think when we open up to how they may come to us, that actually gives them more flexibility, and it makes us more aware of how they are coming through, right? Because if you say to them, if you're here, you turn on the light right now. And you're staring at the light. Where's the light? Oh, you must not be here. Turn on the light. And the light's not on. Your loved one may not have the energy or the ability to just flip that light right on for you. They may be showing you in another way. They may be giving you chills up your arm, or they may be preparing to send another message your way. So when we're open to it, when we kind of can ride that wave with spirit and really work as one with spirit, you're going to notice so much more, okay? We're going to notice so much more of the little things that they do for us and what we can do for them. So ask yourself, here's a way, usually a pretty surefire way for you to kind of feel a connection with a loved one. What you can do is either play a song, maybe a song that really connected you to. Play a song and dance to it, and think of a memory while you're doing it. Really pull in a memory. When we can pull in that memory and give ourselves the quiet space to really relive that memory, really bring that closer to us, really feel the essence of that memory, you're going to feel that loved one. You're going to feel that loved one in that moment. And it may be emotional. Allow yourself to be emotional. Allow. And the other thing is, you know, when you get an inspiration of a loved one, you know, trust that inspiration. Trust that that's them. And allow yourself to be open. I think what happens is we say yes and then we say no. Yes and then no. Well, just say yes. Just say yes. And you're going to see and feel them. And grief may take a long time to process. Grief may take months, years. But you absolutely can work through it. You absolutely can heal from the grief. And although our lives may change and they may alter, life is about changing. Life is about altering. You know, some of us become so afraid of the new, of the change, that we have a really hard time embracing it and celebrating it and enjoying it. But allow yourself the gift of change, the gift of opportunity. And as always, of course, we want those moments where we can pick up the phone and we can say hello and we can say I love you, or we can laugh, or we can argue. But life is very precious. The physical realm that we have is very precious. So take this weekend to honor the precious life. When you're around someone, laugh with them. Pick up the phone and call them. Don't look at the phone and put it back down. Take a second and just say hello. Take a second to think of your loved ones, feel your loved ones, and really that in itself will honor their legacy. It doesn't take much. That's what we have to do. And so that is our Coffee with Colby for today. And I'm hoping it helped. I'm hoping you enjoyed it and you're going to practice it a little this weekend and use it in your own life, because it is easier than what we make it. And when we overthink it and we overanalyze it and we complicate it, that's when it gets a little harder and it gets a little muddy. But when we keep it light, when we keep that vibration light, that's truly when we can make an easier connection to the spirit world. So this coffee is I love when I make a darn good fresh cup of coffee and it's just perfectly brewed before I talk to you. Heaven. God. Anyhow. They better have coffee up there when I get there. I will be bitter. Oh, hi, Rosie. Thank you, Amber. I'm glad you were able to get into the coffee break. All right, so here's the thing. You're going to cheer for the Eagles, right? Fly, Eagles, fly. You are going to tell someone you love them. You're going to reach out. You're going to answer the phone. You're going to think of a memory, dance in the love of your loved one. All right? Then what I want you to do is I want you to get out there and shine your beautiful light upon someone else. All right? Have a great day. Thank you, guys. Beautiful weekend. Go, Eagles. If I'm in mourning on Monday, you'll know why. So we're gonna cheer. We're gonna make it really amazing. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.